the Ninja King. Today we're doing What If Naruto Had a Vision. So yeah, just like the whole What If Deku was into Genshin Impact, I was waiting to make a part for this up until Dendro comes out. Even though this video part 1 was made even before I made that one. The reason I wanted to make this after Dendro because I thought some of the Naruto characters and fusions of the ones that I'm doing could be amazing to have Dendros or no duo visions. Yes, so a little bit about this AU that I want to explain is that people can have dual visions just like how Kazuo did, but it just depends on the emotions. Some people can only use one vision while others get dual, and that's it. Dual vision holders are more rare than any of the other vision types holders. And to the point, there have been so far in this generation, there have been no dual visions. So yeah, let's get this started. Naruto would wake up in the hospital bed, with sweat coming down his face. Naruto would wonder where he is, as he would just be taking a deep breath. He went around his head, wondering why his head started to hurt so much out of nowhere. As he does, he would then think to himself, where am I? As a man would invite him, looks like you're awake. Who are you? Naruto would then say, oh, I am Kaya. The man named Kaya. Kaya would look like he has blue hair, wearing what seems to be a former knight uniform, or a knight-like uniform. I'm Kaya, the cavalry captain. Nice to meet you. I was part of your father's team when he was still part of the Knights of Harmonious. Oh, yes, Dad's team, Naruto would then say, remembering what his father was like. You must be Minato's son. We dad found you next to him. Before he died, he said to protect you. Whatever. Kaya would then say, anyways, kid, I'm not the best at explaining things. You can come in now. As a woman would then come in. Sorry, I had to sneeze. The woman would have blonde hair with a bow tie, what seems to be brickled up. A white knight uniform with a Knights of Harmonious symbol. On her back would be a sword, which seems to be floating around. Her uniform would be pure white. Nice to meet you there, boy. I'm Jean. I am Jean Gonhilder. Nice to meet you. Thanks, Miss Gonhilder. No, just call me Jean. Okay. Naruto would then say. So what brings you here anyways? Jean would then say to Naruto. Do you have any family? Maybe we could give you to them. What will I say? Oh. My mom left in a mission a few months ago. She hasn't returned yet. My sister has been missing for a while. I see. And my dad is dead. Jean would then sigh before thinking to herself, what is going on? Am I really going to deal with a kid? Kaya, I need to talk for a bit. As both her and Kaya wouldn't get out. Jean would then sigh before saying to Kaya, well, it looks like things are not going to be as easy as I thought it was. I thought Minato's wife was with me here. Kushina was one of the more powerful knights. She was even given the title of the Phoenix, if I remember correctly. Yes, but it looks like now she is dead. Or, I presume that's the case. Wherever she is, at least the syrup told us that there was their boy. Yes, there could be someone who can help us in this situation, but I don't know who for factor. Jane would then sigh before thinking to herself that this is, well, way too much for her to deal with. Anyways, I'm gonna go and contact the vodka. Grandmaster? Sure, go ahead. Fun fact, I'm not gonna detail vodka because he isn't still out in the game, and I'm not. I think you have noticed from my work, Deku was sent to Genshin Impact. I didn't describe the Saritsa because if a design came, I would be happy to make a reason why. I could say change of appearance and everything, but still, not gonna happen. So yeah, let's continue. And also ignore the background noise. Some things are definitely going on at my house. I don't like to happen. Let's just continue with this. Anyways, Jane would then start thinking to thinking about any of the other situations that are here. As Naruto would be there, Jin would think that he see if there could be someone to take care of him, but she doesn't know who. She would sigh, wondering to herself who can take care of him as she goes to Grandmaster Vodka. Grandmaster, yes? The boy seems to be awakened. Now what should we do? That's a good question. What should we do? I think we should leave him at a foster center. I don't think that's a good idea. Why? Jane would then say. Well, first of all, we don't know what the foster system would do to a boy like him. So we shouldn't. Alright then. Jane would then say. But now where should we go? This. I think giving him to one of the knights would be more favorable. Would you like to raise him? I could be properly raising him, but I don't think so. But I'm more busy on keeping Mondstadt safe for a while. So, I don't think so. Alright then, Vodka would then say. If you invest in that case, I can probably make another woman came to take care of him. Oh? Who may it be? Alice. Oh, Alice. That's kind of interesting if you do suggest her of all people. Yes, it is. We then go back to Naruto. Naruto would be in the hospital wondering what he can do. As he closes his eyes, he would then awaken himself into what seems to be like a black void. Where am I? Naruto would then say, before seeing a giant dragon fly by. Naruto would then hold to the ground as fly off into the sky. As Naruto would then see the 9 swinging tail of the giant dragon. Naruto would wonder who the hell this is. What the? Where are you? I can hear sounds erupting from the sky. As down from the ground would then come out a formerly powerful looking warrior. And it would be a dragon. Naruto recognizes this dragon as Devon. As Naruto starts to go, doors would then start falling down. Naruto would then say, boy, if you want to surpass me, you must unlock the elements. But I don't have a vision, Naruto would then say. You don't, but you have the powers of every element inside of you. Well, for now you have animal duty, you have touching the animal class. But how do I condense your powers? Form like a wind-like thing and then shoot it at the door. Naruto wouldn't see the gates. But just do it, boy. Trust me. Naruto would then take a deep breath as from his arm blue like light would then start to appear. As he would then press down, the power of animal starts to come out of his hand. As wind, gales and everything does, the door would then slam open. You would be amazed with him feeling a lot more stronger. Currently, you have unlocked 10% of my power. The other 90% you still haven't unlocked. These gates only hold 70%. You can get the remaining 30 once you have unlocked it. Then you have unlocked the final element. Naruto wouldn't go up thinking to himself that this is a lot more tricky than he thought. But he wouldn't ask, so why are you inside of me? I don't know. Barbatos told for you to live, so he put me inside of you for probably this reason. What I don't get is why me of all people couldn't have chose someone else. I would have not died, I would have just gotten reincarnated. And yet, he seems to have done this to me. Whatever. That boy was something else anyways. He would then say, I guess I have to say one thing. You're a pretty interesting lad if I do say myself. Your powers amaze even the gods themselves. So I have to say one word. Bring in, boy. Let the lights of the 7 archons be blessed by your sides. Knights of the Seven Archons? To then say, yes, Knights of the Seven Archons. But for now, we don't need to worry about much things. Come on. I don't need to talk to this much. For now, wake up. Now to wouldn't wake up again. You can see that there is nothing with him. Before seeing something, he wouldn't see that it was a vision of some kind. It would be empty, but as not to touch it, it would turn into animal. As the one wouldn't speak. For now it's animal. It will change depending on it. It's to hide the fact that you can use multiple visions. Oh, but aren't people with multiple visions exist? They do, but they're very rare, you can say that for certainty. So for now, this is proper. I say to learn to use an sword or any other type of weapon. A bow, a spear, a sword, a great sword. Or, unless you want to be like those mages, where you start using spells. Those can also work, but a sword is better than anything. Okay. So what now? I don't know. Just do your thing. As the door wouldn't open. My. Aren't you a little cute one? Naruto wouldn't look at what seems to be a blonde-haired woman with elf-like hair. So looking fair like skin, wearing what seems to be like a red outfit with a witch's hat. Holding onto her side would be a young baby Clay. Who are you? Naruto wouldn't say. Huh. Well, best way I can explain it to you is that I'm your new mother. The moment that word reached Naruto's ear, his mind would basically be blanked. But Naruto wouldn't say, Jean told me to take care of you, so I'm taking care of you. Uh, are you there? Hello? Boy. I think I broke him. Big girl wouldn't think. Okay, I think I'm going to be a little bit more clear with you. So, I'm your new mom in the sense of the word you don't technically have a mom. Jean told me to take care of you while your real mom comes. Now this brain will finally start working again. Oh, okay. Naruto would say in a little bit of a confused voice. What's your name, Miriam? My name is Alice. Oh, okay. And who's that in your arms? Oh, that's my little baby girl, Clee. Can I hold her for a bit? Sure. Alice wouldn't give the baby Clee to Naruto. Naruto holding her would feel a sense of joy, but also feel a sense of fear while he was holding the child. Like she was going to blow off a mountain or two. Naruto get that out of her head. Nirvana wouldn't say, you know I sense that too, right? That's kind of scary. Yeah, it is. But what now? Naruto wouldn't say definitely. Oh, fuck. Because every single time I thought it could be there's some random sound going on around in my neighborhood. So let's continue. Anyways, for now, let's take you to my house. And Naruto would then be taken to her house. Where as the door opens down, Naruto would then see a younger blonde-haired boy putting on plates and tables. Ah, Albedo. Look, we have a new guest here. He's going to live with us for a while. The blonde-haired boy would then look at Naruto before going. Hi there, my name's Albedo. Nice to meet you. My name's Naruto. So yeah, if you're wondering, I'm actually going to be changing Thunder Genshin Impact characters' ages here and there. So no, this is not like 5 years before Genshin Impact. I think you've noticed that with part 1 with Amber being a lot more younger than there's Jean who's Kaya, who are basically their character, who is also going to be like Dialog. A lot of the characters are going to be younger than older. It just depends on when I want them to be. So yeah. Albedo wouldn't go to shake Naruto's hand. Naruto wouldn't shake his hand back. As Albedo wouldn't say, do you know how to fight? Naruto wouldn't say, kinda. I know how to hold a sword. That taught me a little bit. Cool. Mom knows how to fight. She taught me how to use my sword. So I know that technically maybe Alice didn't teach how Alvaro to use a sword, but his swordmanships are pretty cool. So I'm just gonna say Alice in this helmet is a master of all weapons. If you want to learn sword combat, I can teach you how to do it. Really? Okay. Naruto would then say. But first, let's eat. I'm pretty sure you're hungry. After eating the meal, Naruto would then go to a field where they would start training. Alright, well then such it is. Remember, what I'm going to teach you is something incredible. She wouldn't put her boy into a dummy before making a first strike. Remember, each strike must be precise and hit the target's body. It may take you a few months to master it, but after a while, you will learn it. Got it? As you then start striking it. So first make a right strike, then a left strike downward, Strike to the right corner before making a swinging side to the body, making the dummy kind of move around. So you wouldn't jab with the sword, which is a fake sword, by the way, and before making another strike at the head. Now, do it, Albedo. Albedo would gracefully and easily move in the same speed Alice did, and starts doing it. But he will be a little bit sloppy and a little bit tiring. I see that you still haven't found your own style. It's like my fighting style doesn't match your Albedo. Sorry, Mom. No problem, kiddo. What about you go next, Naruto? Naruto would try to do the same thing as Alice did, but missing some of the strikes. Well, it's gonna take a little bit of a while to master it, so let's train for a bit. If you want, you can spend some time in my house, go abroad, and Albedo can show you around the town. Okay, Naruto would then say, as they would then start going everywhere. As they would start going to the town of Mondstadt. A few months would have passed for Naruto and Albedo as well, as they would have become more good friends, meeting up with some other people. Naruto over the time met up with Amber, who he had learned that from the incident had unlocked the ancient technique of our people that were long forgotten, the Byakugan, which was pretty ancient in the past, but now is pretty well known. Meanwhile, Naruto would also be in the library sometimes, meeting up with a brown-haired witch woman with purple hair, with purple and white dress, and she would be explaining Naruto the history of this world. Long ago, there was an ancient belief back in the days of the past. Naruto would be listening. There was something called the two gods. One was the god of heavens and the god of rightful thrones. She controlled everything and everyone around her, making blissful ignorance and smiling. From this god, there were created 7 other gods, but we now know them as the Archons. The god of wind, Barbatos. The god of earth, Morax. The god of lightning, thunder. The god of wind. The god of thunder, Beelzebub. The god of nature, or Nendro, Bor. The god of hydro, Fustelor, and many others. Naruto would then say, that's interesting. But there was another, one that came from the ground above, down below the earth. Some say he came from a deep, long-lasting age, and some believe that he was a forgotten man cast above by the heavens itself. He crawled throughout the earth as he came up. He was called by many ninjas nowadays as the Grand Sage, the god of gods, or the Grand Subukai. The Great Sage, many call him. He gave to the world a gift that none of the Archons possessed. He called it chakra. Chakra? Naruto didn't say. Yes. Chakra was more of an individual capabilities, what you can say, copy. Some believe that chakra is a less potent of what the visions are capable of doing, but a more of a powerful. Chakra is more of the quantity than the quality of aspects, that is. Young Naruto. Lisa would ruffle his hair. They believed that this man was a true god, and the one that above all was a faker. The god above them and the god of the below were many thought to be fakes. There were many countless barrels, or tails, you could say. These arrows were also known as meats. So I'm not pretty sure if it's all true or not. At least I did say. But for now, you don't need to worry about these things. No, that's okay. I didn't say. But one thing that did lead to the most belief is that currently Mondstadt is one of the few nations that actually does respect both gods. Well, we may respect the animal god Barbatos. We also respect the god of lands, Hagaromo, or the Sage of Six Spats. Spats. No, I did say that's pretty interesting. Another thing that made people more believe that these two gods were not allies but enemies was the fact that if you got a vision, chakra doesn't work. If you could use chakra, you never received a vision. Your father was one of the rare cases. When he got a vision, he lost all the chakra, but his techniques remained as in his vision, which was kind of an interesting turnaround. You could say it was a mix of everything. Nowadays, Mondstadt has two leads, the Knights and the Shinobi's. The Shinobi's can be considered as an underground force, the Dark Horsemen, as you can see, while the Knights are the bright light heroes. Many don't know about the Shinobi's, but more of the Knights. Naruto would be listening intently. Anyways, did you know that we are actually holding some kind of, how shall I put it, test for new applications? Really? I wanted it to say. First, you need to ask Alice for that. And let's see if she can be there or not. Okay, Naruto didn't say, smiling before going. That's one rightful young man there. Okay, well, Naruto says. That's wonderful. But I think you should still talk to her. Susan said, I'm sorry in the book and the stories. Later someone didn't wonder if these stories are actually true or just some fake fairy tales that people made up. After all, she was not the type of person that believed in the gods that much. Even though her faith still alive with it into Archon of Sumeru. She really didn't believe much on the Archons, even though her vision was truly a proof of that. What set her beliefs apart were the two factions of the gods, the Great Sage of Six Spats and the seven Archons and the one above. She wondered if there were more gods lost in history, and if Hagoromo or the Grand Sage of Six Spats, as they call him, was just one of the few gods. Naruto then decided to go back to his house. I just want to talk to Alice. You want to involve with the Knights? Well, they're gonna have the entrance exam in just 4 months. So if you want that to happen, you better pass both the theory, practical, and the fighting exam. So, are you ready to train? Naruto would gulp. Yes, good. Because I'm not gonna change anything for this 4 months. I'm gonna whip you to safe. Also, Albedo is going to also go there. So, your brother will be also there. Okay, Naruto didn't say. Good. Then let's start training. And this is where I'm gonna end up this part. Hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm actually, yes, I am sticking to this. And so, yeah, okay. Bye. Also, I guess late Merry Christmas. This video was recorded during Merry Christmas. So yeah, sorry about that.